I'm McRae Motors. I'm Rhiannon Harris, and with me in commentary today, Minna Lamb. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
Hello to you, Tamara Matthews, as you're travelling down the Hume, but it's lovely to have you back on the airwaves. Minna, today marks the halfway point already of season 2025, and what a game. Third place Raiders hosting second place Yarra, the grand final rematch.
Amazing, and as we take the turn into the second half of the year, that fifth spot up for grabs, which I love.
It's excellent, and I actually think it's going to come down to the right until round 17 or 18 that the five's going to be determined, which makes for good viewing for everyone around the grounds. And there's some other games today that there'll be some teams looking to notch an easy win, but I don't think it will be as easy from either side.
Even the game that I've snuck away from, not helping the A-grade bench at the moment for Rovers, but they'll be doing their best to get a win against the Wodonga Bulldogs, so that's 9th versus 10th.
Absolutely, and Bulldogs, I said on air this morning that they will be disappointed that they couldn't overtake Albury last week, who, to Albury's credit, they really played well in the conditions, but the Bulldogs outfit the week before against Myrtleford I thought were really strong and on the up, so I think both teams in the Rovers and the Dogs will have their work cut out for them. But today we see Yarrawonga, who we probably haven't seen a Core 7 really, or a Core 10 from them yet. They've had a few people in and out as they do, but the experience in that lineup is always a treat.
I don't think they'd be too concerned about that. The well is quite deep at Yarrawonga, and just had a quick chat to Bridget Casa pre-game, and she tells me that Hannah Symes has played with 9 ring defenders up until this point, and we're at round 10. So there you go.
It's a funny way of viewing it, and likewise for the Raiders, they really have had players in and out through the season, and I noticed that Shayla House, who we see very consistently through B grade and often just coming in as a super sub off the bench, shot quite a few of their goals last weekend alongside Taylor Donlan, and she's gotten the start today in goal attack as well for the Raiders, and a lovely little Liza Mooney will be playing her 100th club game for the Raiders today.
How good, and I think we're going to see some milestones. She should have a really long career, and because the juniors have been injected in quite early with under 15s now, we're going to see some milestones up in those 400-500s, aren't we?
Which is fabulous. And speaking of milestones, it would be remiss of us to just congratulate the 3 players at Lavington today, starting off with Maddie Lloyd, who's playing her 200th club game across the Ovens and Murray. So started off at North Albury and then left Albury for a little while, came back and joined us at Lavington. I was playing A-grade with her at the time, which was fantastic, and I know they'll get around to there. Steph Clancy's playing her 150th club game, and fitting that she's playing against Corowa, her old club as well, which is lovely. And then Liv Sanson is playing her 100th club game, and as well, she's a player that's probably notched up about 600 games on the sideline, because I remember my first training, I think she was there at every other A-grade from the age of about 9.
It's pretty amazing that 3 amazing club people as well can do it all together on a day. Hope they've got a function tonight. If not, I think those girls will make a function out of it.
Ladies' Day.
Perfect.
Perfect. So they'll be wanting to get the win, but they will have their work cut out for them against a very formidable Corowa outfit. But we'll have a look at today's cards, starting with the Raiders. They are coached by Jodie House. They will start with Taylor Donlan in goal shooter, Shayla House in goal attack, Lily McKimmie in wing attack, Maggie St John in centre, Blaney House in wing defence, Mackenzie House in goal defence, and Eliza Mooney in goalkeeper. On their interchange, Emily Stewart, Neve Taylor, Lucy Tinkler and Chloe Richardson. Bit of a different starting lineup with Blaney playing back in wing defence, but I think that defensive pressure across the line will be a good start for them.
And 4 shooters too. We don't see that across many teams in the league at the moment, so M Stewart on the bench is pretty good bench sub, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I don't know, I think I might have seen on social media she may have spent some time at the Snow recently, so you wonder maybe she might have missed a few trainings, who knows, but I know that she does love the ski season as well, which Jewel, being good at dual sports as well, not something I can claim to, but I think as well the interesting matchup will be Eliza Mooney against Bridget Cassar in the circle. As we see Eliza just being presented now with her 100-game recognition. And for Yarrawonga, they are coached by Lauren Mulqueeny. They will start with Bridget Casser in goal shooter, Kalisha Pell in goal attack, Tilly Kennedy in wing attack, Laura Irvine in centre, Laura Davis in wing defence, goal defence Maisie Pell, goalkeeper Hannah Symes, and on their bench Maddie Allen, Chloe Liddell and Emma Sinclair. Big congratulations to Eliza Mooney, 100 club games and 100 brilliant club games at that.
Plenty of good matchups on court today. That Taylor Donnellan matchup with Hannah Symes too is going to be amazing. Taylor out muscles and out heights many players in the league, so I think that's a good matchup. Hannah Symes is back, isn't she? She played
back with a vengeance too. And I think both with her and Maisie in the circle, that's the tallest circle in the league. And Maisie, I'm really looking forward to seeing her out in goal defence and what she can do. Obviously has that height, but the athleticism as well.
Yep, and an amazing kid, still qualifies for the under-17s and the tallest player at the Yarrawonga Pigeons. So long career ahead of her that the Pigeons will be rubbing their hands together, I reckon.
Likewise, I think one of the other key matchups today will be Mackenzie House and Kalisha Pell on the line. Callie's very dynamic off that line, but a bit of a quiet assassin through the circle, and I think the relationship that she's building with Bridget in the circle as well is fantastic. And Ken's just goes about her business very quietly in goal defence. Chips away and then manages to get hand to ball. So I think that will be one of the key ones on court, as is this centre court matchup of Laura Irvine and Maggie St John. Who do you reckon would run a marathon faster, further?
Yeah,
they both just keep going.
Two very fit human beings.
And our first quarter is underway here. The first quarter, thanks to 40 Winks. Yarrawonga with the first centre pass.
This Yarrawonga attacking line knows each other so well, don't they?
So well, and I think that Bridget's looking fitter than she ever has, and perhaps even calmer than I've ever seen her on court this season.
Well, she's an amazing player, has been for so very long.
And how great she mentioned that they've got the 3 shooters available today, and in this weather that it'd be nice to have a rotation.
Where our camera angle is here today can really showcase how great Bridget Casser is for this Yarrawonga Pigeons. She'll talk, she'll coach, she'll set things up here. And they're just patient going in, aren't they?
And talk about experience as well. Someone like having Laura Davis in wing defence on the line as well. She's an exceptional athlete, but an exceptional leader on court and off court. And yeah, to have her on the line, matched up with Lily McKimmie, who is working into her own in this A-grade outfit for Raiders. That will be a great matchup. Yara have taken it to a 3-goal lead here. Nice and patiently worked in, but the rebound goes the way of the Pigeons.
Seems to be a lot of space on transition there for Yarrawonga.
Seamless for Tilly Kennedy, found a lot of space on this wing closest to us.
I don't know whether she's underrated, Tilly Kennedy. I'm a big fan. She just gets the job done tirelessly, and error-free. And if you could have one player that you pluck out of a team in place that can do and compete well, I think it's a Tilly Kennedy.
Absolutely, and I think it's her tenacity, like that dynamic aspect, and you see her, just her angles and things for the prelim movement, everything's really direct and has purpose to it too.
Good players seem to have all the time in the world, and she's one of them. Rarely makes an error, rarely looks flustered. She's a big, great player for me.
And works hard to, if she does make a mistake, she's the first person to be out there trying to rectify that. You can see the depth here on that second phase to get to ball. You know, and I think for someone like Tilly, having played in this A-grade team for so long with such senior players around her, has probably developed that in her as well.
Absolutely. And a long-time Yarrawonga family. She would have grown up watching all the success and probably playing and hanging out and training hard to make this team. So no doubt that she's probably grateful for every opportunity that she gets and taking it with both hands.
Great turnover there from the Raiders, going end to end to notch their first goal on the ball. So we have a 3-goal-to-1 lead the way of the Pigeons.
Well done.
Spins out. Good rebound from House. Better transitional play there from the Raiders.
Beautiful down the line, wasn't it?
Laura Davis coming offline.
As Laura Davis does well. 2 hands too, that was good for any junior player watching. 2 hands on the ball, quite clean, maybe a little bit of body, the umpire thought on the way through, but 2 hands.
Just a little bit too much on that one.
It's a little bit end to end, which everybody's settling into their positions a little bit.
Oh, to the tallest player, but a little bit too much on it. Oh, what
amazing
take.
Caught it like it was thrown to her. Patient in this build up.
Nice pass there from Davis.
At the feet of the tallest player.
Both shooters are out here. Defensive pressure from the Raiders. Really working through. Eliza doing really well with her footwork to not draw the contact with the body positioning of Bridget Cassar.
Which Bridget does well. We know that. Loves a little give and go and a back, takes ground.
And can't quite snub the rebounds.
Yarra got away to an early start and then the scoring has slowed up from both ends. Very defensive game going back and forth.
Oh, Shayla House went for the refeed, but back to Laura Irvine of the Pigeons, and 3 passes, it's in their goal circle, and Cassar with the goal. So it is 4-1. Raiders with the centre pass to come. Our scoreboard thanks to A.T. Jones. Lily McKimmie standing up nice and strong. Only really her second season of A-grade netball as well.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? I feel like she's been playing for a little bit longer than that. It's good to see the junior players coming up and through, playing senior netball nice and early.
And across all the teams in the league as well, there's been lots of debuts recently and lots of junior athletes coming through. I think it is that real changing of the guard over the next few seasons as well.
And some really good talent coming through.
Jasmine Burke last week for Albury Tigers in her first game for the Ovens and Murrays, who popped an injury during pre-season. She was sensational, and she's come across from Finley and Marutna as well. So great to see another junior athlete. But I think if she stays in this league, she'll be a dominant wing defence, goal defence for Albury Tigers.
How good. Umpires watching a little bit going on off the ball here, as we would suspect in a 2v3 contest.
The last time these teams matching up was the grand final, where Yarrawonga, pretty much from start to finish last year, got the job done. Great play there from the Pigeons, and a lovely finish from Kalisha Pell. 5 goals to 2 here in this first quarter.
That really woke the Yarrawonga crowd up, didn't it? That shooter-to-shooter connection.
Looks like a bit of a training drill. Symes just getting a hand in the way, causing the turnover.
Pell to Pell, that was a nice little connection too.
Offline read there from House. A little bit bunched up on the this side channel closest to us.
Can hear the Yarrawonga bench at the resets there. Maisie's on the line.
Irvine doing well to keep that ball in, but unfortunately getting it to a Raiders player. Nice vision from Eliza Mooney. Better feed there to the baseline. Hannah Symes just caught a little bit high. Shayla House finishing it off. So we've got a 5 goal to 3 here. First quarter so far. 6 minutes to go.
Have a look at Bridget Casser here. One of the many reasons why she's loved throughout Yarrawonga and the league. She just set that up then.
And from the very depths of the circle.
Yep.
Triangle worked through the post, very, very textbook, but finished off well. 6 goals to 3 here, the lead to the Pigeons.
Lauren Mulqueenie coaching this year, but if we look, Bridget Casser's had a little coach, Laura Davis.
Laura Davis.
Yeah.
Hannah, I think Hannah's captained them for quite some time.
Yeah, she'll probably coach next year, something like that. Just share it round, hey? All got a premiership or 2 each as well.
Yeah, Taylor Donlin connecting to goal there. Oh, good effort there from the House sisters.
Blaney's doing well. They're tracking Tilly Kennedy, especially on second phase. Staying connected to that body and coming around outside hand.
And I think with that matchup like that, Till's doing well to stay out of it, keep Blaney busy as well.
Yeah, let Kalisha take a few.
Penalty just being set, short from Pell. And the Raiders will be happy with that defensive pickup as they go on the attack again. Great centering play. See every Pigeons player hands over.
Yeah, great defensive pressure. Taylor Donlan, prolific goal shooter.
And we are back to a goal. 6 goals to 5, the lead to the Pigeons on the AT Jones scoreboard. We've got 4 minutes to go in this first quarter, thanks to NZ.
Low scoring too. We've seen some massive scores across all grades. You know, rounding up to that 100-goal mark sometimes across one game is amazing. 60 to 40 kind of score lines.
The other week, Wodonga and Myrtleford that we broadcast, it was 120 goals on court.
It's unreal.
It was still very defensive as well, so it was really interesting. As in back play, we've had a quick sub for Maddie Allen.
Incorrect rolling sub. Now, that's the first time I've seen that. I normally watch 5 games of netball with Ovens and Murray a week, and interesting, I'd like to watch that replay back. I wonder if Kalisha did not touch player right on that plate. Maybe Maddie Allen was quick to get onto the court, not sure, but umpires doing great work here, watching off court as well as on court.
And credit to the Pigeons, they defensively turned that over as well, so not costing them that goal. But Mooney left inside the circle with a 2-on-1 with House out of play. Casa Can't connect with goal, and the Raiders finding that rebound, and M. Stewart has also rolled on in back play into goal shooter for the Raiders as well. Knee heavily strapped. Oh, Hannah Symes came out, and a lovely strong take deep on the baseline for Stewart. We are even 6 goals apiece here on the AT Jones scoreboard.
We're going to see another rolling sub here. Bridget Cass is going to come off. Kalisha Pelly is going to come on. And I think they'll do this a little bit differently now. Let's have a little look. Yep. Straight to the plate. Umpire watching like an eagle. And all is good. Well done. We can all learn from that, I think.
We all can learn from that. I didn't actually know that there was.
Oh, there we go. Yes, player coming off court must touch or come to the box or the plate, as we have in Ovens and Murray, or the space prior to entering.
And this is why we have Minna Lamb special comments. As well, I haven't been on the coaching sidelines since the rolling subs have been introduced.
Yes.
So I have learnt something. Maddie Allen connects to post for her first goal of today's game. We've got a 7-goal apiece.
And a defensive turnover there in the mid-court.
Nice. And Pell taking the Pigeons out by 1, 8 goals to 7. And a breaking call. Maddie Allen, fresh off the plane. This little mid-season trip to China.
Yes. I believe there was a hike of the Great Wall, so she did keep her fitness up over there. Don't know how much she walked of it, but it's quite a big wall.
A few good tunes in the mix as well.
She's injected a bit of energy too, not that Bridget doesn't, but it just has a different game, doesn't it? 2 tall moving shooters.
And that's it.
And probably the same could be said down the other end for the Raiders.
Kimmy forced back. Lady House to St John. Good use of the ball there by Stewart, just to balk and cause Symes to just move fraction early and connects to post. 9 goals to 8 here on the AT Jones scoreboard. Clock is running down, and there is
that's a little
nice
falcon there.
Unfortunately, they're not a stat.
Better today than last week too. That would have really hurt. In the top of 9 conditions that we had last week.
As the hooter goes for quarter time, it is the Raiders 1 goal advantage, 9-8. This is O&M Live Netball, and an O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Inspired about that this time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Drive 3.5. Embrace the mid.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes.
Whoa.
Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for everyone.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball first quarter. It was the way of the Pigeons for probably the first 5 minutes. They had a lot of ball in hand and a few scoring shots. Then credit to the Raiders girls, just chipped away and see them with a 2-goal advantage. My apologies, 10 goals to 8 we went into that first quarter. And it is the Raiders with the centre pass to start this second quarter.
Both teams no changes. After the rolling subs, they're content with that, and we'll start the second quarter.
And Stewart notching the first one on the board for the Raiders for this second quarter.
Hoping the people at home can hear the on-court mic that we've got going on. You can hear some player feedback and commentary, I guess, over the shot, talking to Maisie Pell. Maisie can still play under 17s. She's in goal defence for Yarrawonga, and they're just talking to her, keep over ball, stay in play, all those great things that the coach from the sidelines can't get across to the message.
And it was... Oh, sorry, Minna, I was going to say it was really good at this vantage point too, hearing Loz Mulqueenie at quarter time.
Yes.
Very clear, definite instructions for the attacking end, and I heard lots of mentions of that real balk to get the defender out of the way, which was something that I think that Yarrawonga traditionally do really well. Every player kind of uses that balk to their advantage.
Yep. And underused too across netball, so junior netballers, throw that in your game as well. Little balk feed, get the defender away.
I don't know how many quarter-time huddles, half-times, did Tamara Matthews or Tracy Way tell us that we needed to balk the ball. And one person would do it, everyone would go up and say, yep, someone's balked, that's enough. But yes, certainly one of the biggest assets on court. St John opting for that reset to the line. Great rebound from Pell. Oh. Hannah Symes coming over the body of House to try and pull that ball in. That height.
Shayla getting in and under Maisie Pell there, trying to protect her shooter. That reach over the ball is phenomenal. It's a hard shot over those hands.
And for Stewart, that has a traditionally kind of higher release on the shot as well. Holding the call against Pell. And Shayla House. It's been the Raiders to start this second quarter, 13 goals, 8 the lead. And we've played nearly 3 minutes of this second quarter thanks to Bingley.
Out to 6 goals for the Raiders.
Just a little bit
and a turnover.
Too much to outstretch to Kennedy. St John, I feel like Mags has come on this quarter a little bit more confident perhaps than the first quarter. Gotten a hand on a few more earlier balls.
Some good defensive work here for Yarrawonga, even on the outside of the ring. Making every Raiders player earn every single ball.
Great bullet. Straight on the wrist. Shayla House, 16 goals, 8 the lead here. Yarrawonga yet to score in this second quarter, and we have gone nearly 4 minutes. So John McKinney. Stewart will be disappointed to not connect with goal.
Yep.
The Pigeons, though, will want to be on the attack.
Hannah Symes, rebounding machine, 2 hands on that.
Pell. The vision from Kennedy there finds Allen under the post. And they are on the board for this second quarter. 16 goals, 9 on the ground-up building products scoreboard.
That was a beautiful transition.
We talk about space. Tilly Kennedy still had about 10 metres behind her to run into, and Pell just not being able to drop that one in. I just wish these girls would lay on the ground for a little bit longer. They bounce up far too quickly.
This game has just taken it up a notch, hasn't it? The ball is moving quicker. The contest over each ball is phenomenal, and we wouldn't suspect much less of this standard from these two great teams.
Obstruction call. And Pell connecting with post. 16 goals to 10 here in this second quarter. We did have a glance over the scores at quarter time in the other games. Lavington and Corolla, 9 goals apiece. So is one to watch. The Rovers trailing the Bulldogs by 4. Myrtleford trailing North by 5. So nothing too extreme at this point. We'll keep an eye over those. There's a beautiful,
great big shot.
Long shot there from Maddie Allen. Just feel the momentum swung the way of the Pigeons in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was all Raiders early, wasn't it?
Allen will get the shot again.
Umpire just clarifying what that was. I believe the player was still talking while out of play. Highly illegal. Highly illegal.
And we've all done it.
Yeah.
Allen rolls it in. 16 plays 12 on the ground-up building products scoreboard. McKinney, great drive off the line. Forced to go back.
You can see the centre and wing defence here for Yarrawonga sitting off circle edge a little bit, trying to crowd that space.
Oh, that's a lovely feed, Kimmy. Just couldn't quite get 2 hands to it, Stewart.
And the great hands of Hannah Symes. Just sat there for her, didn't it?
Come through again. Kalisha Pell, beautiful. Lovely. Eliza Mooney just overran her a little bit, finding the back space and connecting to goal. So that's a real defensive turnover and reward for effort from the Pigeons.
Momentum's big in a game, isn't it? And it was all Raiders early, and what did we say, 6 in a row, and now this is about 4 or 5 in a row. Yep.
And again, the front space of the Pigeons brings us to 16 to 14 on the ground-up building products.
The call from Bridget Castle on the bench for Yarrawonga was one more turnover. You do not have to win the game in the first 5 minutes, just one at a time. Work on sets of 3, get a turnover, then it's your centre, 3 in a row.
Clever play there from Shayla House, using the baseline and off court to her advantage, coming back on and swinging.
Nice calm build up too by Raiders.
That's it. Netball's not a tricky sport. It's convert your centres and turn one of the others over. Usually that'll win you the game.
Yep, you are not wrong.
Oh, vision, but unable to pull it in is Pell. Eliza Mooney, long,
big bomb. Cleared all through that mess. Love a long ball through the mid-court there.
McKinney, St John. Back to McKimmie and Davis.
And did you see Laura Davis's footwork there at the top of the ring?
Getting around, and loved that she knew she wasn't a chance of getting two hands on it, but popped it into space that she could drive onto to then get the possession.
And stayed in play, very clean defensive play. Not afraid of a reset.
Pell.
Feel like she's demanding the ball a little bit more in the last 5 minutes, and it's really brought herself into the game.
Both shooters unable to get really strong possession on that ball, and
Eliza Mooney making hard work for the shooters, a nice little tap.
Blaney House making hard work for Tilly Kennedy, but
it's a good matchup,
just
isn't it?
A little bit of contact being given away. Great contact, the athleticism of both girls. Irvine finds Pell deep and connects with goals. 17 plays 15. Raiders with the centre pass to come.
Oh, that was so close, but a good finish onto that drive by M. Stewart.
McKimmie takes a nice deep breath before giving that pass off. Both Pigeon defenders then did such good work to really push wing attack and centre close together, so it looked like there wasn't any space for either of them to get the ball, and what unto the Raiders to work through that bit of scrappiness at the top of the circle and connect to post.
Good shooter connection there, little low ball to M. Stewart. Oh,
beautiful.
Read that like a book.
The House sisters working the ball around.
Back to House.
And Maggie St. John just needed to take a couple more steps to the ball, which is how Laura Irvine got the edge on that drive.
Drew the contact. Opens up her vision. And the bibs are off. That just shows the body on body down there, doesn't it? That's been ripped off.
And Kalisha Pell nets another one. It is 18 plays 16 here. 11 minutes have gone on the NZ clock.
Hannah Symes, beautiful feet, outside hand.
And realised that they weren't looking into her shooter and just decided to stay out in no man's land and come through with the chocolates.
Yarrawonga sandwich.
Nice shooter. Connection there again between House and Stewart. And Stewart just keeps the scoreboard ticking over for the Raiders. 19 plays 16. Can Maisie Pell play shooter as well? Like Kalisha can play defence?
She probably can, and probably early days when she played for Mulwala last year and the year before, I think she did do a little bit of both ends, but she cemented herself at Netball Vic Talent Academy and things like that as a defender.
Yeah, fabulous defender. So many years ahead of her. 19 plays 17.
She's a good fun kid too, good sense of humour, doesn't take life too seriously. Good person to be around, good fun kid to coach.
I actually get that sense from the Pigeons players on court at the moment too. When they've made an error, they've kind of just had a little giggle between each other and like, that's all right, we'll get it back. No stress here.
It's meant to be fun, isn't it?
Shayla House nets a really consistent goal and consistent goaling from her in this game, 20-17.
Great holds and good body positions there. Both Yarrawonga shooters.
I feel like that's something for Maddie Allen over the few seasons she's been at Yarrawonga. Just every year she just seems to grow a little bit more in confidence as well. Lovely screen from House to find Stewart on the baseline, who opts to palm it back to Shayla House. And credit to the Raiders, they just keep the Pigeons off getting that one extra turnover. Great defensive effort from Lily McKimmie.
He's good at getting a defensive ball from attack, Lily McKimmie. Bit of Kira Austin in her.
And again, someone that can play both ends. At the Bulldogs, we saw her probably a little bit more in that defensive position through the 17s at times, depending, when you've got someone like Molly Moylan at the other end.
Yes.
And Lily under the post as well. And probably for her as well, learning this wing attack role on the go, with still very youthful players around her.
Umpire setting the penalty.
About 20 seconds to go in this first half. The Raiders would love a goal.
There's no backing out of any contest, and I love that, nor should there be. Let the umpires run the game.
Pell drawn, and the ball went to Stewart, who connects with post 22, plays 19. And the hooter sounds for halftime. Clever play by Laura Irvine to not release. It'll be a Yarra centre pass to come back. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Shawty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Drive 3.5. Embrace the mid.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes.
Whoa.
Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi.
Ooh.
Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. Second half, not too far away. Raiders came out blistering to start that second quarter and just have chipped away enough defensively to maintain a 3-goal buffer in front of the Pigeons. And the score reads 22-19.
Yeah, it was a game of momentum for the first bit, Yarra for the next bit, and then it was probably goal for goal.
And just neither team could get that break away again. And conversations happening at quarter time from both ends.
Yeah, and we can see here, I don't know where the camera angle is shooting, but we can see that they're in their little huddles in their groups, attackers, defenders, and having chats about how they can get ahead out there.
And we just had a glance over the scores at the other games, and we think that the app might be down a little bit, but it looked like the action at Lavington and Corowa was close, and at the point where perhaps the scoring has dried up on the app, it was 15-14 in the Panthers' way. Very interesting. I think they're a team at the moment that's just grinding through every game.
And a bit to play for today too for those milestone girls, so up and about. We do know that the app is down at Wangaratta Rovers, but the Wodonga Bulldogs are up there by 7.
Oh, and then Albury, a little bit of a lead over Wangaratta Magpies as well. So hopefully we can get some more accurate scores, but great to see some close games for today, and this grand final rematch has been nothing short of what we expected.
It's just what we ordered, wasn't it? We wanted a close game in some sunshine.
Absolutely. Last week, look, I wasn't upset to not be standing out there in a dress.
Guess where I was? Myrtleford. It was beautiful.
What a delight as the Pigeons get us underway in this third quarter. See the Raiders coming out firing defensively.
Nice quick step on feed into space. Maddie Allen holding well.
Oh, great rebound from Kalisha Powell. She did well to not put the ball down on the ground.
Yeah. A mid-quarter would have.
22 plays 20. Pigeons will be happy to get the first score on the board for this third quarter thanks to McRae Motors. Both teams again entering this second half with no changes from the unchanged second quarter as well.
Yeah, both teams happy to grind it out. And both had bits during that quarter where they were on top, so not a bad thing. Leave it and get back to your best.
Defenders for the Pigeons couldn't quite balance and get that in their favour. And the Raiders capitalised. 23 plays 20.
Good little sweep, Maddie Allen. Finding an awful lot of space.
Takes the Pigeons to 21.
Laura Davis looking threatening here.
It's really making Lily McKimmie work for every drive. Nice strength from Lily McKimmie at the top of the circle with both Pigeons defenders going for that ball as well. Shayla House, another lovely goal for the Raiders.
Shooting the bulk of their goals, isn't she?
And I was thinking, I don't think she's, if she's had a miss, it'd be the singular one today as well. Shayla House, her stats have been pretty impressive on the A-grade court for this season. Hell, nice and strong. Mooney a hand in there. And Allen, lovely to connection to post. 23 plays 22 here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard.
Patient build up. Nice screen, self-screen, show the house.
Commentators curse. Sorry, Shayla. Something that Shayla does really well is the positioning of her body. Again, not the tallest shooter out there, but very, very strong, and particularly for those screens, setting them up for others, a real strength to her game.
Both shooters here getting more separation rather than a double team. They're sort of making the Raiders defenders take one. Both probably shooting equal amounts of goals too.
Both defenders, yep, having a really good look at both of those last two passes, but
Coach would always be happy with a mid-quarter staying on the ring there, those overflow rebounds. How often do we creep back to the centre?
Felicia Pell balanced but couldn't get it to the hands of her Pigeons player.
That would have been the equaliser too, the turnover that Yarrawonga bench are talking about. Had their opportunities to score off.
The Raiders, I think that's what we saw in that final series last year and the year before. They just don't seem to go away.
Just stay with one goal. Chip, chip, chip.
Symes.
It's coming back again. Yeah, hands over ball. The reach is phenomenal.
Tilly Kennedy, that was a triple dodge to get away from Blaney House, find space at the top. A little bit short from Pell. And she'll get a second stab, and we are back to even. 24 goals apiece here on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. And we've gone 5 minutes in this third quarter.
Taylor Donnellan warming up here. So we may see a rolling sub. Let's see what happens down there.
Be interesting to see if perhaps she'll roll on into goal shooter and M. Stewart then may roll back into goal attack.
We have seen a lot of the rolling subs for Wodonga Raiders too, and utilising all four of their shooters. Yeah, quick bib change. Yep, looks like that shooter bib came off awfully quick there for M. Stewart.
And as we were talking about,
there we go,
doing a textbook play there from their centre pass. 2 passes into goal and connection to goal. Donlan's rolled on, has her first attempt back on goal.
Many people think you win the centre pass, that first pass, but it's actually that second phase. If you can get that second pass onto circle edge, that's the big win.
Mooney.
End to end here.
No team really able to sustain any momentum at the moment. But no, that's exactly right. And I think something in the competition at the moment is the wing attack and goal attack, the depth that they're getting on that second play, the advantage that plays into them making the preliminary move to then drive forward.
Yes.
Just sees some exceptional things. Maddie Lischke at North Albury. The speed, and just the amount of ground she covers, clearing and then driving to give herself the best chance at that second phase play if she doesn't get the centre pass. Yeah, she's very good to watch. Clever from Irvine. And a little bit too much on it.
Little ball touch here.
First one I've had all year.
And beautiful manners, Eliza Mooney. Love that. Little thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. Manners are free. Well done, Eliza. Good transition too through that middle space.
Using that centre channel well.
Been a little while between goals, end to end, which just shows the high intensity and high pressure of this game. Every ball is contested, except for maybe that one.
And a great shot to finish. 26 plays 25. We're on centre pass in this third quarter thanks to McRae Motors. Breaking call. Oh, Irvine did well to balance and get a good pass back when the solid pass just went straight to the hands of Eliza Mooney. M. Stewart balked for the pass to Donlan. Just read by the Pigeons defenders. Oh, Raiders players both going at it.
Good desperation in defence by Lily McKinney. A little reluctant to go over the top of Eliza Mooney on that first one. Kalisha Pell, great take.
And a nice goal there from Kalisha Pell. 26 goals apiece here. 8 minutes 40 have gone on the NZ Albury clock.
Great feed and hold, Taylor Donnellan.
And a nice goal to finish. Confident shot from her there.
Always nice to get the first one after coming off the bench.
Actually, we've been watching.
Oh, beautiful quick ball movement.
I was going to say the goal-to-goal connection of the goalers at the other end, and Maddie Allen and Kalisha Pell deliver at this end as well. We are going centre pass for centre pass here. Yeah, she will have been watching really with a lot of intent the body work that Shayla House was doing in holding down there, and we've seen two great setups from Donlan that have ended with goals from her as well.
And setting up front space too. We know that Hannah Symes will be learning fast. She'll change it up this next one, I reckon. Oh, that's great hands over.
Back to even. 28 goals apiece here in this third quarter thanks to McRae Motors. Oh. Mackenzie House will like that start. Goal assist. Interesting on that play just then from the Raiders that Blaney House went straight up to defend Laura Irvine and Maggie St John dropped back onto Tilly Kennedy.
Yeah, a little mismatch.
Just a little mismatch. So whether that's something they spoke about at half-time just to change up the dynamics defensively there, but I thought Blaney and Tilly were, I thought Tilly's been doing Blaney's been doing a great job on Tilly on the line.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Yep. Yep, done again. You might have done a little bit of coaching in your time. Yeah. Spotted that.
Great effort in the air from Mooney. And I love that umpire Jess just saying we're meeting in the middle.
Yeah, I love that.
Nice and clear.
Very clear. Yep. Clear instructions and followed. Goal for goal again. Each team just looking for that little break.
Davis with those exceptional hands over. She gives at least 5 foot.
Times. Bang. Yes, correct. And I love, she always looks a little bit dangerous when she sits off the body and sort of gets low, looking like a bit of hedging. Unsure which ball she's going to go for, but she usually picks the right one and comes out trumps.
Kalisha Pell worn like a glove by the defensive pressure of Eliza Mooney and just managed to get that step out in front. Good vision from Laura Irvine.
That's the break in centre pass that Yarrawonga have been looking for.
Pell coming out on that sharp angle from the circle. Allen doing the same. And Pigeons 2-goal lead. First time in the game since early in the game, sorry, 32-30. 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Nice strong hold again there from Taylor Donlan, and a nice strong take, and manages to get the rebound of that missed shot.
Lots of defensive pressure there.
Low ball to Donlan.
Ball out of court again. Great pressure around the ring too. There's no easy ball gets. Maisie Powell, good outside hand and good umpiring.
Stays in play and strong rebound.
Terrific rebound. That's a good take on the run to Laura Irvine.
And release. That 1 second release can do the damage, but Mooney, both goalkeepers and goal defence at the other end. Two-handed rebound, solid. Starting to see a few physical plays from both teams.
That was a bullet pass to Donlan.
High shot. Offside, I think.
Was it? Yeah, I was unsure what was happening there. No one was out of play, so you'd be correct there.
Swoop. Snatched by Blaney House.
That was beautiful feet to ball in defence.
And again, the power of that 1 second release when the timing is on. Yep. Seen it at both ends for the attacking. Oh, well read from Mackenzie House.
Umpires also know that the time is important in this game when it's goal for goal.
We're got about 20 seconds, 15 seconds left to play, so a timely time.
That's a good understanding of the umpires too, understanding the game and the pressure in it. That's a great shot. Yes.
33 plays 31.
Possibly sensing the time too.
Scoreboard. And the centre was
released.
Yeah. I think that was the discussion just then, right on the stroke of three-quarter time. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Shawty get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Dry 3.5. Embrace the mid.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes.
Whoa.
Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Place second has the second place Yarrawonga with a 2-goal advantage going into this last quarter. Minute Lamb.
Dreams do come true. You know, we dreamt of this. Sunshine, close games. Netball. Both teams are playing clean, tenacious netball. As Macy Powell just goes down, maybe a little tweak of the ankle. She did get up a little gingerly there. Yep, she's going to run it out for a little bit. Good girl.
And again, no changes on court as to what left the court at 3/4 time, which I think in a game such as this isn't a bad thing. Both teams just really chipped away in that third quarter.
Mackenzie House, that vertical leap was great there.
Laura Davis coming through. Just giving away the contact in the last instance, and we were watching intriguingly at 3/4 time the discussion between the Yarrawonga defensive unit.
Yeah, with admiration, weren't we? The Yarrawonga huddle, I mean, there's a lot to like about this team and this club, but the coaching that was going on was fabulous, wasn't it?
Well, it was just talking direction between Symes and Pell about not getting stuck on the body and how to move around, and Laura Davis then how she can tap the ball to the other defenders on the circle edge. We were at that event standing right next to their huddle too, so we couldn't exactly see what was happening in the Raiders huddle.
Unashamedly eavesdropping too, but the language used, and it was all about that teaching, wasn't it? It wasn't directed. It was kind of, you could do this, I could do this, let's try this, and amazing. There was kids in the huddle. There was lots of great things happening.
What we love to see about country netball is it is the Raiders that get us on the board in this fourth and final quarter, and I apologise, Shayla House has re-entered the court into goal shooter for the Raiders. A little bit of a reset on the bench at the end of that third quarter.
Nice feed over the top. And Raiders have hit the front again. One goal.
34 plays, 33 on the McRae Motors scoreboard. Unfortunately, Netball Connect and the O&M Live app aren't quite in sync today, so we can't bring you any accurate data from the other games, but assuming the weather is as it is here, those close games I assume will not have blown out too much.
Big high shot from Kalisha Pell, rolls in beautifully, and we're back to even.
Be interesting if either team can just get that 3 or 4 minutes of momentum that we saw in the first half. We didn't see it in the last quarter, but just to get that edge of maybe 2 or 3 goals, if they could sustain it, would that be the winner of today's game?
Look at that defensive pressure. It was nearly a held ball, and just by Tilly Kennedy staying close to her opponent, forced a little hand tap over and a nice little collect. As they're patient, get to circle edge.
never look flustered, do the Pigeons, even when they're down. There's just a sense of calm. And I actually think, to Jodie House's credit, I think that's something that she's really built into this Raiders team over the last few years as well, where maybe 3 years ago, even though we talk about them chipping away, they may have gotten their heads down when there was a turnover, whereas now it's that real tenacity to benefit from that and turn it over themselves, and that there is plenty of time left.
Yeah, and it's a great trait of higher teams on the ladder, isn't it? That learning to win or learning to trust your teammates and trust the process.
Forced to go back at that centre pass are the Pigeons, and the voices on court of the Raiders have just really taken it up a notch. And the crowd, the 8th player.
Yarrawonga just working it around. They're patient. And probably know that when you play Raiders that noise does happen a little bit.
Just thinking back to that prelim final last year where the Raiders had against Corowa here on this court.
And that's a way to silence the crowd, isn't it? Just shoot the goal.
Shoot the goal. And out to 2 are the Pigeons, 36 plays 34. Fourth quarter thanks to 40 Winks. But yeah, that prelim final here where it was Corowa to halfway, Raiders to the other half on the far side.
Yes.
The crowd.
It was phenomenal.
It was electric. It was like being inside an indoor stadium where the walls were covered and it was deafening, and yeah, it was fantastic. M. Stewart nice and calm under post, 36 plays 35. Kennedy and House going ball for ball.
Good use of triangles. Maddie Allen, beautiful finish.
Nice and smooth. Strength of Stewart then. Hold front position and turn and shoot. 37 plays 36. We're on 6 minutes gone in this 4th and final quarter. Yarra are to win today. They will go 2 games clear of the Raiders in 3rd spot. But if the Raiders are to beat the Pigeons today, they'll go to even on points.
Close, isn't it? Kalisha Powell, great rebound. And rebound herself. And if we're talking a technicality there, that'd be a replay ball, but I'm not sure whether it
just skimmed.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, it skimmed the ring. She's finished that one off.
38 plays 36.
Coach Jodie House praising the defensive pressure of her girls down that end, and I agree with that. They are in the contest down there at every opportunity.
Just every player was matched there from the hands over pressure of the Pigeons. And that was probably that instance where the reset needed to go back to the wing defence or goal defence a little bit quicker. But Irvine held up as again that off-ball defence from Maggie St John. Very good with her footwork.
They're creating lots of defensive opportunities, Raiders. And if they keep working like that, you know that something will happen.
Bound to happen, yeah. As it's Maddie Allen on the baseline for the Pigeons. Drops it in, so
out to 3 goals.
39 plays 36 here on the McRae Motors scoreboard.
Blaney House just keeping Laura Irvine off the ring there, which forced a little reset.
Raiders forced back in that instance for the reset to House. Davis again disappointed there that she hadn't quite.
She's a harsh critic of herself, isn't she?
Oh,
she did a lot right there.
Again, the screening body from House and the goal finish from M. Stewart. 40 plays 37. 8.5 minutes gone on the NZ Albury clock.
There's the reset from Yarrawonga. Just opens it up too, doesn't it?
Yep. Both attackers had their space on each of the side channels, and it left Maddie Allen and Kalisha Pell to just really work that centre channel together, which they did. McKinney quick to set the penalty while Davis was out of play.
Great hands, Maisie Pell.
Good watching in that defensive unit. Working well.
Great throw in and hold there, that was nice.
41 plays 38.
Move quick too. Sometimes we set the penalty and waste time, and allows the defender to set up. Quick movement was key there.
Oh, held up strong. The Raiders, they want to capitalise on this turnover. Plenty of time left in this game. Mooney regains possession. Strong take from McKinney.
Wouldn't that be great? That was great backup. Maddie Allen charged at that. That is good.
And I think if we were to replay that Maddie Allen may not have been back on court then, but the umpire's eyes were looking at the action happening here. So it will be interesting, and doesn't matter, it is a goal for the Raiders. 41 plays 39. Their centre pass to come. Stewart and McKinney. House just trying to keep Hannah Symes really busy. Away from home. 41 plays 40.
Back to one goal. This is great.
And that voice again. Willie McKinney eyes for ball. Very hard to pick an Anytime Fitness Player of the Day today. Scraps pulled up by the Pigeons, just chasing after
again. Hit her in the back. Not watching. She was running away to get depth, but get back here, we need you.
And equaliser, 11 minutes 45 have been played, and it is a Raider centre pass to come. Shayla House, beautiful take there, taking feet through the ball.
Contact penalty there, Louie McKinney. She's coming through on that drive. Laura Davis does that well, doesn't she? Just takes your space away from you.
Hell, strong rebound. Strong follow through with her feet there, because Mooney was hot on her heels. Often that wing defence position can be a really thankless task, but I think the likes of Laura Davis and Blaney House today have shown exactly how measured and disruptive to play they can be when played well wing defence.
Yeah, it's a game-changing position, isn't it?
Symes having a little go at the one on circle edge. Irvine and Kimmy.
Beautiful outside hand and stayed onside. That was nice. We had front row tickets to that too.
Her feet weren't half a size bigger, but yeah, exceptional. Raiders with the throw-in.
It's coming back this way.
And you can sense just how much this means to both teams.
Everybody wanting this win. A lot happening on court, which is great.
Stewart. The Raiders players getting around Shayla House, drawing that penalty from Hannah Symes, and the Raiders take the 1-goal advantage. 42 plays 41 here in this fourth quarter. A minute 15 to go. Strong take from Maddie Allen.
Umpire holding time. Or no, just taking charge of the game, I believe.
Yes, it's very loud at that far end of the court. The Pigeons just draw time like the Swifts tend to do in that final minute.
They need to score, the Pigeons, and then they need to break. So it's 1 goal in it. And not a lot of time.
35 seconds to play. Oh, Liza Mooney in her 100th game.
Great turnover.
Is that the turnover that's going to really cement this win for the Raiders should they convert? And they too happy to play it around. Oh, Hannah Symes does her best. What a game it is, the Raiders. The victors 42 over the Pigeons 41. 1 goal. Well, we asked for a nice tight game, and
yeah, well, I made it tighter.
It's delivered now to work out player of the day.
They come together for the hooray, hooray, hooray.
Do you want to grab it? Hard to find a player of the day when both teams can only be separated by 1 goal. Game that ebbed and flowed throughout. Minilem will just go and grab our Anytime Fitness player of the day. Hey guys, chuck those on and I'll give you that one as well. Congratulations, our player of the day.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good.
100 games, what about that one?
Yeah, definitely awesome and great to get the win. Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, it was a game that went the swing of momentum in the first half. The Pigeons kind of got out to a couple of quick goals and then you guys managed to get it back and then it kind of stayed and then you guys got a nice roll on. What were Jodie's instructions going into the last quarter?
Definitely just keep pushing, building momentum. She said to keep just weathering the storm. They're a quality side, so they're not going to back off. So to just keep going, play our game and just have some confidence about us and yeah.
Did you know how long was to go when Yarra were down in their attacking end?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen. It kept going out. The ball was everywhere, so just knew we needed to get it.
And beautiful outside hand tap that potentially stopped it being a draw. So well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. And have you played that kind of scenario at training too, where it is that really close game for that last kind of minute?
We definitely practice training under pressure, like pretending what scenarios like down by a couple goals with not long left. But honestly, me and Mackenzie have hardly trained together, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, as we said, it was really hard for us to nominate a player of the day because in a win like that, obviously there's 7 contributors and all your bench players on court. But congratulations and congratulations on your 100 game today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. Perfect. I'll just get a photo of you with the beautiful placard. Liza Mooney, our player of the day. Perfect. Thanks, Liz.
Well done, Liz.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Minna. What a game.
That was great, wasn't it? Thanks for having me.
And that is how we want to finish. It'll be interesting to see how the other games have finished up. And now it means that Yarra and Raiders are on equal points on the ladder at least. As to whether or not percentage who's in front will be interesting to see.
I believe Bulldogs got the chocolates over Wanga at Rovers by 7. Yep. So that's one we can confirm. The up is down, but the vibe is high here and the netball quality was exceptional.
And we are halfway through the season. I'll just get a quick tip from you. Top 5 come the end of our season.
I think the top 3 is pretty much done, isn't it? In terms of maybe North Albury sneak in there too. I think the top 4 for me is definitely cemented, and that's Colawa, Raiders, Yarra, North Albury. That 5th spot is up for grabs. Myrtleford will be gunning for it. I know Daisy O'Kane's playing for Torquay today. She didn't play last week, so whether they can get her as a consistent will be key for them. Will it be Wang Magpies sorting their stuff out, or will it be Lavington that just continue to roll on?
Yep, keep chipping away. So, no, it'll be great. But that was our halfway point. Thank you, Minna.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully you're on again during the season. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The Ovens and Murray Football League is proudly sponsored by Opal. Thinking packaging? Discover Opal.
Get inspired, how about that? How about that? This time.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
I reckon I'll go mid. Carlton Dry 3.5. Embrace the mid.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.